Everyone and everything is God. Now this may sound very weird if you don't understand, so let me try to explain what I mean. To truly and fundamentally understand this, we must first get a clearer view of the mainstream understanding about the creation of the universe. Now the dogmatic and still unproven belief of this view is that matter came before consciousness, meaning that consciousness, or the thing that literally makes things alive, came from a dead and unconscious universe. Now as opposed to that, it is argued that instead mind or consciousness created the universe, and that everything in the universe, including matter, is a mode or function of consciousness. In this way, everything in the universe is simply a different form through which consciousness is being expressed. Every atom, every cell, every organ, every plant, animal, and planet, every star, every galaxy, and every supercluster is a form of consciousness, meaning that everything in the universe is alive, breathing, and conscious. And this is pretty obvious once you think about it. Just take, for example, your individual body. Everything in your body, your cells, atoms, and organs are regulating and organizing themselves without your conscious intention. They are doing it on their own because they have their own unique form of consciousness and intelligence. Now, just as consciousness is within everything, it is equally true that everything is within consciousness. Let's take, for example, the analogy of the radio or the flashlight. Now, consciousness exists everywhere around you, in the same way that radio waves exist all around the radio. The radio acts as a receiver for those frequencies or radio waves by tuning itself to the right channel, which then enables it to express those radio waves as sound. Now, in the same way, your mind and body act as a receiver or filter for consciousness. And just like the radio filters radio waves and expresses sound, your mind and body filters consciousness and expresses life. And even though this life-giving consciousness exists everywhere, it is only expressed when there is something there to tune itself to it. Now, in the same way, every plant, animal, and everything in the universe has tuned itself to universal consciousness, which filters itself through that form and allows the organism to become alive. Consciousness is the formless behind the form, the conscious force that gives life to its temporary physical vessel. And it is the most fundamental aspect of what everyone and everything is. Each one of us is infinite consciousness, the I am that exists before and after everything comes into being. And this is why